Hey everybody, this is Ashley. Thank you for stopping by today. I'm going over the Try palette and the highlighter that I picked up, and this is going to be a final thoughts review of this palette. Now, if you did not see my first video, I did a full video with a tutorial. I went through all the swatches, how much the product cost. I even did comparisons to the Natasha Denona Gold palette, which I thought this palette has a couple resemblance to. So check that video out if you haven't checked it out. So I'm going to go through how I did this eye look, just very basic, very quickly, and then I'm going to jump into my final thoughts of the palette. So I'm glad you guys stopped here today. So let's go ahead and check out the eye look. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed the quick eye tutorial that I created. I just wanted to kind of show off like the neutral ability of this palette, because I know I was talking back with one of the subscribers and they were like, well, it's so many greens, but I just really feel like these neutral colors, I'm in love with them. They just require such a nice duochrome shift. I just really think this is fantastic. So as far as my review, this right here is like one of the most cohesive palettes that Juvia's Place has done. I know I have said that in my first video, but I really stand by it. I've really been playing with the palette. You can't deny the colors. They're fun, they're new, especially to, I guess, Juvia's Place color scheme. They have done greens before, but they've never done anything that's just this cohesive. There is one brown, but I wouldn't even say that this is a brown. I would say this is more of a khaki brown, mustardy. Some people call it baby puke brown, so it is like that. And it's more of a green based brown. And then you have Curla right here, which is also a nice shimmer shade. It's more orange. This is actually standard, but I feel like the two standout shades are Coral and Chaga. Chaga because like I said, I put that in the middle. It's bronze, but that duochrome green orange shift that it provides. And then this white gold coral that I have on the inside, it's like a green flip. So also, I'm not sure if you've seen my first video, I also compared this to the Natasha Denona Gold palette because, you know, this one, yeah, so these three shades, and even if you add in this middle shade, they resemble very closely. And I'll try to kind of put in some swatches, and I'll try to link the video on the cards. I'm not gonna lie, I hope I can do it. I'm still learning everything about YouTube, so I'm not even sure if I can even link anything in the cards just yet, but I will really try to. But I think this palette is phenomenal. Now with Juvia's Place, like the shimmers are always very on par, so I was a little surprised with Chaga. Chaga performs very well, but it seems that it's very tightly pressed. So I'm not sure what's going on with that one. So it kind of seems like I was digging into the pan to kind of get the color payoff I was looking for. It doesn't seem to be like a thin shimmer, like it's just supposed to be like a satin, but it's supposed to be a shimmer. But when you swatch it, it comes off great. And then you put it on, you know, down your arm, or you try to blend it out. It works great, but I did have just a tiny bit of trouble picking up on a brush, so make sure you're using a good synthetic scratchy brush to kind of pick up that shade. But like I said, it just seems like it's a little bit more tightly pressed than the shimmers normally are. And maybe even with Coral Cuba, which is the turquoise, Coral seems a little bit not as tightly pressed. So, but overall, these shimmers do perform very well. Excuse me, I just had like a major coughing fit. So if my eye is red, I don't know what happened. I'm just like attacked by the cough. So overall, the shimmers apply very well. And then you have these matte shades. So you have actually 5 mattes as well. And the mattes, they perform very well. They're very vibrant, but I wouldn't be necessarily intimidated by these mattes. Like I have this orange right here, which is Aroma, as you show in the demo right here. So it looks very bright. But something about Juvia's Place mattes, they're pigmented, but they're like, you have to build them up, but they're thin at the same time. I'm not sure, but I'm really enjoying this palette. I think that overall, this is like one of my favorite palettes that they have released. You do need a good base primer with this palette. Like I would not suggest you use no eyeshadow base. Well, I never recommend that anyway, but you definitely need a good base. So I would either do like the NYX Jumbo pencil. That's what I use today. I don't really use that one, or you could do some type of concealer, just something that's tacky. I know the P. Louise base is very popular, but you definitely need something just to help the mattes really stand out and bring that true color out. Now, if you're like trying to do this on a more neutral look, then maybe you don't want a primer that is so bright. Like you can use like a neutral tone concealer, and it will help the matte shades look a little bit more subdued, if you know what I mean. But overall, I think this is a fabulous palette. I think they really hit it out the park. The pan sizes, I'm like, still look like, ooh, it brings me anxiety to see this much shadow, but the price point is not bad. But then when I think about all the shadow that I do have, I'm like, am I ever really gonna go through all this shadow? But maybe I will. Maybe this will be a palette that I hit pan on. I'm really digging this palette. I think the color scheme is right on trend. Everybody's doing greens right now, some shape or fashion. So if you're looking for like affordable green palette, but still has like those pops of neutrals, if you were really interested in the Natasha Denona palette with the green duochrome flips and the turquoise shades, and you were solely interested in the palette for that, I would really suggest that you check out this. It's $20. You can't beat it. One thing I will say is, like Juvia's Place, shipping can be a little inconsistent. So That's a caveat there. I know they're sold in Ulta Beauty, but this product probably will not be in Ulta Beauty for a while. So now I'm going to go into the highlighter. I'm wearing the highlighter on my cheek today. So I picked up the highlighter in volume 2. They came out with 3 highlighters to suit like 3 major groups of different skin tones. So you have like the lighter, the medium, and then the more deep. So this highlighter actually looks pretty dark, but when you swatch it, it's a beautiful gold. It's kind of rosy. It's not bright gold, but it provides a beautiful sheen. One thing I've been liking about the Juvia's Place highlights, they're very finely milled, so it doesn't emphasize a lot of texture. Like, it plays well over my freckles. I have a couple of moles right here that they're not flat, and I think even if I have dry skin, I'm dealing with like a dry skin patch, even though I try like always exfoliate, it doesn't seem to cling to that, and they provide like just a nice glow. And then you can manipulate it so it's like blinky, or you can just do it with a fan brush or a regular small tapered highlight brush to just get kind of more of like a natural glow. And then you can definitely always wet it to get that more intense shine. But I've been really loving the Juvia's Place highlighter since they came out with the heroin highlight and this one. I haven't tried any of their loose formula highlighters, but I think this highlighter is great. Now in the highlighter you do get 10 grams of product, which is equal to 0.35 ounces. I really like the compact of it. It's very small. It's actually a little bit smaller than like the Huda Beauty Obsession Minis palettes. So I really appreciate that, because the packaging of the heroin highlighter, the artwork is pretty, but the packaging is just, it's too much. But overall, I've really been liking this highlighter. It's very smooth, like I said, very blingy. I like trying new highlighters, and this one right here for like a gold, if you're looking for a good gold highlighter for like if you're around my skin tone or not, because I feel like sometimes like Champagne Pop is just alright, but it doesn't really mesh very well with my skin, I would definitely check out these highlighters. So let me know what you guys think about the palette and the look I created. And have you guys picked up this palette? Are you thinking about picking up this palette? Or you're just like, no, it's just too much gray? But I think that you should just try it. Even if you're like kind of dipping your toe into gray shadows, I think that you would really enjoy this palette. But let me know down in the comments below, and give this video a big thumbs up. And please subscribe to my channel, because you know I would love you to be here with me. And then you know there will be another video very, very soon. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful new year. I'm not sure when this video is going up, but be around the new year. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful new year, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Oh, chair dance for y'all. Bye.